Keown, not paying attention. Come on, man. I'm kidding. We all got lives. So, Mobius, lurking, I love you for it. Absolutely. Unfortunately, work comes first. I appreciate you dedicating your browser to me. Yeah, no worry, I haven't gone far. And it looks like it's actually worked out pretty okay. The chat's back on screen. Just gotta pay the bills somehow, man, yeah. Because it doesn't matter what you do, those bills keep coming. So let's see. So the chat's back on, which is great. Really love it. So let's test the bits. Because I think I owe you a couple of planks. Let's see. Yay! So I don't know if the audio for that's coming through for the actual alert, but I hope it is because it's nice and childish. Excellent. So that was Akiman. There's dragons. I got one more for Keown. There we go. Everything that was owed is there now. Yeah, nice little childish woo! I found that and I was like, that's perfect, I love it. Ah yes, hydration. Important. Will Tango do in place of water? Not a sponsor. Would like to be a sponsor. Yeah, you're right, Goblin. There is absolutely one kid in the background who's like, I'm only here for a paycheck. Like 8-year-old child, like, okay. I still got it in me. Yay. You're always gonna get the one kid that's like not really into it. 8 years old going on like 65, like, it's a living. What's the old lady, the like haggard old lady in Futurama called? When it says was it like, live free, like live free, leave a pretty, like, live fast, leave a pretty corpse. No, not Mom. I think she's really like over it and thinks she's like the shit. But she is just gross. Yeah, live fast, leave a beautiful corpse. That's what I say. You should say something else. That's the one. So I feel like I can dedicate full brain power to actually streaming now. Now that all the guff is working, we can actually... Hi, good evening. How's your week going? Are you doing good? I feel like now that the stream starts now. Yeah, the prostitute lady. Yeah. Start again. She probably does have a name, just for like internal, like, so the animators know which character they're talking about. Yeah, that is a character I love in Futurama. What would I name her? Oh, it's gotta be something like classic. Like Cherry. Cherry or Crystal. Some real classy like. If you want to put your suggestions in the chat as well. I don't know. I feel like I need to Google like top 10 like hooker names now. Top 100 hooker names. Nancy Nadbreaker. She's breaking nads. Costs an extra $10. It's a kink. Is that like the hooker version of It's a Living? Like, it's a kink. Alright, I'm now Googling permanently hooker name generator. Julie Edwards. These are just drag names, man. I feel that's the point in drag, though. Ray Valor. Brittany Needles. Ah, that's good. I'd call her Brittany Needles. Brittany fucking Needles. Ah, Dragon, I'm sorry that you've got some intolerant fools in your community. Well, if there's any comfort, it's that he's only getting loud because he knows he's on the way out. He knows his days are numbered. His way of thinking is out. I like the comment. You can leave if you want to. I'm enjoying the increased diversity. Been looking at pasty faces for 20 years now. Let's mix it up a little. Also, there is a great side effect to rampant diversity. For me in particular, because I'm bad at names, if people look drastically different, then I remember them better. Because I'm a horrible human being and I have like terrible like object permanence. So if I just see like white, it's all going to turn into a blur. But obviously, if I see like the full tapestry of what a human being can be, then I'm like, chances are I'm going to remember you more because you stood out of the crowd. Like, I definitely remember. I know you. We met at that thing, didn't we? Rather than white guy number 55. It's true that, like, Doom Goblin came over earlier and I thought he was a salesman. I was almost ready to go like, no soliciting, man. Nah, get out, get away. You just got a new dog. What the fuck are you doing here? He's like, Adam, you know me. Oh yeah, I think I do. I think I remember you. I know you from the before times. Also, do you know what comes with like fantastic like integration and just all sorts of different people from different walks of life? A lot of really cool food. I don't know, like, I don't know exactly what it's like in America, but I like British food, right? English food is really good, but it's all comfort food, and it all kind of tastes the same. And Jesus Christ, you need a little bit of variety in your life. And with people from different countries comes food from different countries. And that is fantastic. That's the best. Yeah, every different food. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I want to try every food once. Only because I don't know how long I'm going to live. I don't know if I can go back to anything yet. There's a lot of food out there. If I start picking favourites now, I'm not going to have time to get everything. But yeah, Dragon, you get it. You love it. Also, you can learn more swear words. Every language has a different like set of swear words, and that's fantastic. I fucking love it. Give me more ways to swear. Give me an additional way to cuss someone out. Are you kidding me? Love it. Why am I so pro the global village? Food and swear words. And it allows me to be a piece of shit and not remember names as well. So what have I got left to draw here? This huge bit of fabric. What am I doing that? See, now we got Keon hungry. I saw you post in the Noodle Clan chat, Keon, the ribs that was it Mama? Emi made for you? And like, not gonna lie, pretty jealous. Like, it almost had me busting my way onto a plane, making my way over to America. It was a low-key flex. So me and my partner have only just recently got into like slow cooking stuff, and we're absolutely loving it. But it's the other day we did a Thai green curry, which has become easily my favourite slow cooker dish to do. And we did chicken thighs with the bone in, and had the first like meat falling off the bone moment, like first hand. And guys, I don't think I can ever go back. All meat should be cooked on the bone. Like it's the best. When you get the moment where you grab the bone and pull it out like the sort of the broth or whatever dish you're cooking, and the bone just kind of goes. It's like the best. It's the greatest. So Keon, you're telling me you're a thigh man? Or are you a bit of a chicken all-rounder? Right? It's one of the things that I don't consider myself, like I don't have anything against anyone who's vegan or vegetarian, pescatarian, or anything like that. Ass man on chicken, yeah, thigh. Eat whatever you want. And I definitely just like consider myself a flexitarian, so meat is never like key to a dish. It's not like I don't have to cram meat into everything. I'm happy to eat vegetarian, no worries there at all. But something about like just pulling the bone out of the meat is something that I don't think any vegetarian food is ever gonna really square up to. Drumsticks are good. I appreciate drumsticks have their own handle on them. So in terms of like ease of eating, I'm right there with you. Something I've never had though, which I feel speaks to my whiteness, really, is I've never had chicken feet. I know a few people that have worked in like Chinese restaurants, they've grown up in Chinese communities, and they absolutely swear by chicken feet. Chicken feet are some of the greatest bits of chickens. Is what I've heard, but I cannot say firsthand. So I'll be very, very interested to see. One day I'll get my hands on some chicken feet, cook them up real good. I have no idea how to prepare them either. But it's the kind of dish that you go into like a Chinese restaurant and you're like, I'll have chicken feet, and they look at you and you go, this is for the family. What are white people doing asking about chicken feet? Are you sure about this? So they make good slow cooked broths. That makes sense. I think we'll have to, because we've got a good couple of like Middle Eastern, Polish sort of supermarkets in Cheltenham where I live. So there's got to be some chicken feet hanging around somewhere. Hell, I'll just go up to a Chinese restaurant and be like, hey, you got any scraps going? I'll have them. Yeah, I was going back to chicken thighs. It was when the recipes we were looking at started calling for thighs. I was like, really? Is breast not like the king? It's just all meat all day, baby. And then probably got into it and like, oh no, thigh meat. There's more prep to it, but it's worth it. Making myself hungry again. If anyone's just like finished eating and you're now hungry again, I can only apologize. But, you know, food's good. And you're never really full. You can always be fuller. Right, where are we going with the rest of this? Just so many layers to all this cloth that it's proper turning me around. If we need to call like 10 minutes just for people to like get dinner and stuff like that, I'm down for it. We just finished up some fuck did I have for dinner? Like, it was like 10 minutes ago. It's fucking not goulash, different Russian. Stroganoff. Beef stroganoff. If you want filling food, the Russians got you. Okay, and you do cooking streams every now and again, right? I know there's a few people in the Noodle Clan that do them, and I think you're one of them, right? Because I know you got into steaks recently. Which is another reason why I might have to be able to go like full vegetarian. On a Sunday. And that's absolutely fair enough. I think it's one of the great things about what I found out streaming is if you don't feel like doing X today, you can just do Y. You're your own boss. More often than not, if you're doing the things right, people are there to see you, not specifically what you're playing. Or what you're doing, what the activity is. If you go to Keon's channel, you're there for Keon. The Bloodborne is an excuse for a good time. The cooking is an excuse for a good time. People are there for you. It sounds like you're doing that that sort of monster truck advert. That's sort of like Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Be there, be there, be there. You went for 13 hours. Oh, you're like, I didn't really feel I was gonna kick back, chill some Bloodborne. So I was doing 13-hour streams. You fucking machine. Do you sleep, boy? Goddamn animal. 13 hours. Doom Avian and I did a 4-hour stream on last Sunday, playing some Valheim. And when we signed off, we just kind of like took a second after signing off. We were still in the Discord chat. We went, bedtime. Yeah, we gotta go. Oh, you're working up to a 24-hour stream. Ah, gotcha. Makes a lot of sense. So what's the 24-hour one? Is it just for shits and giggles, or is like a charity attached to it? Doom Goblin, 30 doesn't make... It's not an excuse anymore, man. 30's not an excuse. 30 is the new 21. Exactly like Doc Holliday. When you're in your 30s, I'm in my prime. Kingdom Hearts PC and giving away the game at the end of the stream. It's going to be a wild 24 hours. Yeah, man. I did some 24-hour gaming sessions in me youth for Extra Life to raise money, like at school and stuff. And it was grueling, man. We went through like 15 different games. I couldn't imagine spending straight 24 hours on one game. That's a big ask. You see, Doom Goblin, you say take your bed off your cold dead hands. Stream from your bed. Like, big brain plays, man. Come on. Stream like 24-hour bed stream. Easy. Okay. So what do you think? Do you think Kingdom Hearts adjacent games, so like Final Fantasies and other Disney games, the PS1 Hercules? Like, I've been jumping around a lot of streams the past week, and almost every single one of them, the PS1 Hercules game pops up. So I think there's a market for it. If you wanna just boil it down to views and getting the people in, cramming the audience in, all the Kingdom Hearts games, fair enough. But just Hercules is level, right? Dragon, I can't wait for you, man. Unless, like, I'm gonna get a notification in a second, Dragon the Bottles is live, and he's streaming Hercules on PS1. It's a ballsy fucking move if he does it. And I wouldn't be mad, I'd be impressed. I need to see someone complete the PS1 Hercules game, because I never completed it as a kid, so I don't know how it ends. And if it turns out that it was a dream the entire time, I will be very upset. Or it turns out, if you want the real ending, you gotta watch the movie. It makes sense. Mehmet's playing Stardew. What's he growing? Is he king of the radishes? Again, Stardew's another game that I want to give some time to. But it's finding that time in the week. Man, I will do. One day I'll get it. I feel like the Saturday Valheim streams are going to become a little bit Stardew-esque. Because we're now building the town proper. We're settling down. And our Viking ways are sort of falling to the wayside. We're starting to settle down. We're sort of just becoming more sedate and we're starting to grow carrots. Yeah, we're gonna be that proper, like, old adventurers town. Valheim is occupying for me a space in, like, my sort of gaming psyche that I really needed. I didn't realise that I really needed it. That sort of, like, survival progression and, like, just doing a bunch of stuff and then coming back and going, oh, that's what I achieved. Epic, amazing. Like, you think you're doing nothing for like 4 hours and you take a step back and you go, oh shit, we built a village and killed God. Brilliant. What else do you need in the game? Just adding a little bit more texture to this hair. So it's not quite so solid black. And get some highlights on the go. Yeah, Valheim is just what the Doctor ordered, really, in a lot of ways. I don't want to come across as like too mushy with the boys, but streaming and playing games with friends, I think that's been sorely missed over lockdown. Gaming for me is very often like quite a solitary thing. I play a lot of single player stuff, so to come up and play some multiplayer stuff is a really, really welcome change of pace. And I appreciate endlessly Doom Goblin and Avian Lion tolerating my fucking tomfoolery. Those boys have the patience of a saint. 2 saints. Now, once Saturday's clearing up again, then I'm down for some more. I feel like I enjoyed the time with Spelunky, but it seems like a game that I'm just not naturally apt to, because it requires a lot of patience. And Doom Goblin, you had to suffer me for a good couple of hours. Patience is, as a strong suit, it's not something I possess, I feel. You, on the other hand, my friend. I need to go back and watch that stream from your channel, Doom Goblin, and see if it was all smiles your end. Oh, it was just great. We're dead. Thanks. No, you tried really hard. You did. You did real well. Thank you. Something like that. Or it's just when we both die, you just like stare the camera down, just like. You play through. It's more muting and screams. Oh, is that what you were doing last Saturday doing Goblin, when you were saying you were muting yourself and deafening the chat? Okay. I'll keep an eye out for that. Yeah, I'm liking doing the Saturday buddy streams though. It's really good fun. Although I'm torn every time, like, do I want to make it like a random thing to like I just have someone else on stream with me each time, or is it a routine like episodic thing like Valheim's become? Or is it just leave it like as ad hoc as possible? Because it is, the buddy streams are like my downtime. So like Breath of the Wild, the art streams, I'm still keeping Twitch as like a hobby sort of thing for me. I don't want to give it too much purpose or significance, or like, I don't know. I don't want to hang too much on it, because it's still early days. I think there's a certain point of like, you gotta earn your space on Twitch before you can expect too much out of it. But the buddy streams are pure just, I don't give a shit if there's anyone watching this. I'm here to have fun and do dumb shit with friends. Right, so I've hidden the sketch layer because I'm thinking line work wise we're almost there. I think really we're on to detailing. Because she's a lich, she's a magic practitioner, I think there should be shitloads of detail all over the place. Because while she was alive, lots and lots of finery that's just gone completely to ruin. So, what do we want to actually give her in terms of details? Because you could just do like little every here and there. Just little bits here and there. What was it doing? Some more buttons, more badges. Spite you. Old lines that I hadn't quite gotten rid of yet. Doom Goblin, I don't think your neighbours hate you, because I know you're considerate enough to get a screen pillow. So whenever you need to, there's just a pillow on hand that you can slam your face into. So I think your neighbours are fine. Or they think someone's being held there against their will, with all the muffled screams. I want to check on that. Hand something round to your neighbour saying, I'm definitely not hiding someone in my flat. Everyone that's in the flat is there, like, with their consent. I'm sure that'll put everyone at ease. Mobius, welcome back, my man. we're talking about what we our expectations out of streams and things like that. We're talking about streaming as a thing that's in your life, either as a hobby or a potential like career or a money-making scheme, and how different streams sort of occupy different places in your week, and how it either gives you energy or takes up your energy for whatever reason. I hope your meeting was alright though. And how to get through a Valheim stream. Doom Goblin needs a scream pillow to just let loose the frustrations of playing with me. And Ali to a certain degree, I feel. He's a chill dude, but he's a notorious shit talker, I'm finding. Everyone needs a screen pillow. It's just handy to have. So I reckon this. So I'm just winging some designs here. See if it just adds a little bit more. Fuzzy Sparl. No, is he a noodle clanner? I'll have to check him out. It's just rampant boys doing boys things. Ah, he's a nuder. Cool. I'll check him out for sure. Just a little bit here and there with the fabric. I'm sure about that. I feel there's a lot of nudes these days, and I'm not pulling my weight as an ambassador getting around to seeing it, checking everyone's streams and things like that. I feel like I can do a lot more to lurk more and things like that. So that's fine. Let's. I'm not getting to the point where I'm not sure where more detail would really be handy. Yeah. Honestly, I feel that pressure, but I know I gotta take it easy. Usually just say hi on someone's stream and keep on moving. Some dudes, though, are just my type, and I start sticking around and watching them. Like me. Oh. Yo, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I know, there's a weird thing with like the Noodle Clan where it's getting bigger, so the spotlight is getting shared around so much more. And on one hand, it's really cool to see all these names flash through the spotlight in every which way. But sometimes when it hits on you, you want to go, all right, there's my 5 seconds of fame. Can I have another? Can I have a sixth second? 7th? Would 8 seconds be asking too much? I could do with more. Thank you, man. I feel like there's definitely a core of noodles that I've sort of zeroed in on, and I'm now, rather than just like doing my bit as part of the clan, I'm just there having fun in their stream, like an actual genuine viewer. Yeah, exactly doing Goblin. Exactly like 11 Cs. Or second breakfast. Ah, yes, we've had first streamer of the week. But what about second streamer of the week? Keon, did you not know about Levensees? I mean, I think it is quite an English thing. It's like an old school English thing. But yeah, just like if the wait for lunch is getting a little bit too tight, like too strenuous, just have a pre-lunch. So it's pre-lunch to build you up for the proper lunch. It's absolutely cheating. But if anyone ever questions you on why you're scoffing your entire lunch at 11 o'clock, and then they see a second lunch packed into your backpack or anything like that, just go, it's 11 Cs, it's English, it's high class. It's fancy, don't you know? It's highbrow dining. It's fancy. It's even fancier if you say it with a mouthful of food, like spitting flecks of crumbs at everyone. Just like some sort of weird, like, raccoon just busting food into your face. Like, it's fancy. Absolutely, co-workers will leave you the fuck alone after doing that. It is. Welcome to Adam's Food Hack Corner. You want your co-workers to leave you alone? Just fucking spit at them. Like, zero repercussions that I can see at all. You're fine. Say Explosive Barrel gave you permission to do this. It's just another, like, way of life that you're trying. Yeah, absolutely. Quick spit solves every problem. Love, life, and food. A quick spit. Hey. Yeah. I think hashtag explosive hacks would be a great little hashtag to start. Yeah, like the more like you put into it, the better. So like, why are you on your lunch break? You go, I'm not. I'm on 11th Eve. Then, no more questions. Point like solidly delivered. You golden. Right, what else can we add to this lady? I reckon just some random fucking buttons everywhere, to be honest. Put them all the way down here. Just circle after circle. Welcome to the Adam Grant School of Artwork. Just fucking... just add shit until you feel like it's good. It's not good enough. Control Z, do it again. The Bob Ross of Twitch, I am not. I appreciate the comparison, but just fucking sling a button here is not quite the same ring as happy little buttons, happy little trees. It's basically just chaotic fucking energy until you feel like it's done. There's a great bit, just put a fucking button there, like across the t-shirt. I'm down for that. And then we just gotta do it on the other side as well. I don't want to do this. Do they gotta match up much? Nah, she's ruined. She's wrecked, mate. Basic ethos for like explosive barrel art is: did you try your best? Yes. Are you happy with it? You've done with it. You've fucking done. Is it cringe? If it's cringe, don't share it. No, I'm kidding. Do share it. So we'll get you the mega bucks. Got that one right there. Looks like it's in bold. Got my heavy fucking hand on it. Better. That one there. It's garbage. Unfortunately, sometimes you put a garbage little button there. So now, I feel like I've put too many buttons on. There's too many fucking buttons. Let's move them along. God. Freehand. Turn all that off. A little bit further up. And these two go a little bit further down. Yeah, man. Doing all this on an iPad Pro, which is like the industry standard now for illustrators. It's like everyone got one. Everyone's using them. It's basically art cheating because they're so intuitive and easy to use. So I used to draw on a. I think we talked a little bit about this last week, so I won't go all the way into it. But yeah, I used to draw on a stylus tablet, so a blank, like a grey slate that was just a touchpad, and then used Photoshop on a PC, and I got this like 3 years ago. And honestly, I have never looked back. It is magic, this thing. I feel sometimes it's a little bit wasted on me because Procreate, the app that I use, has a ton of different features and things that you can do with it. It's got some animation tools, photo editing tools, there's like painting tools, like watercolors, oils, acrylics, all that sort of thing. It'll simulate all that sort of stuff. But I use the standard technical pen and I use the studio pen, and that is about it. Because I know what I likes. I likes what I knows. I feel like I don't give myself enough time to like properly experiment with things sometimes. So there's a little bit of like new tool fear. Because like you've got all these in the inking, all these different brushes, and then you've got just as many in the sketching. You've got drawing, you've got calligraphy, painting, artistic, airbrushes, textures, little weird shit, abstract nonsense, charcoals, elements, whatever the hell that is, spray paints, which are kind of cool, touch-ups, like there's one called fucking zombie skin. So there's so much stuff in here. But nah, technical pen. That's where it is. That's where the magic is. Because that's what I know how to use. Maybe I'll do like an experimentation stream, like someday. I'll just go through like bit by bit and Just actually like experiment with stuff properly. Maybe I'll learn something. Like you'll see me like concentrating, saying nothing for like an hour, just scribble after scribble after scribble, and then I'll go, oh, oh neat, and that'll be all I say for like an hour. Save for the OnlyFans. Yeah, subscribe to my OnlyFans and you can see me use different brushes on Procreate. Every month there's a new brush. There's a lot of content there. I could rinse that for a while. I feel like... it's big and fancy enough, it should have some extra fanciness to it. But yeah, like Explosive Barrel tries watercolors or acrylics or more traditional fine art stuff, and you just watch me scream for an hour as like, it doesn't work, and I go back to the illustration stuff like this. And I'll make up that hour's worth of work in a new medium in like 10 minutes of something I already know. Right, so I'm doing some magic shenanigans. And I'm not sure I have an idea for this. So some just like magic, like energy sort of warping around. But do I want to do like little things here and there? So it just looks like there's some sort of language or runes floating around our hands. And these really are, they're just nonsense runes. They don't actually mean anything. Sure, I find out I'm just writing swear words in Korean or something. So something just to make it look like it's a controlled sort of the casting of some sort. See how this ends up looking. Completely willing to tear it all out if I get any further and I don't like it. You watch me go ham on the erase tool. No, I don't like that. I'm using it's all straight lines. See what this ends up looking like. So I'm trying not to like draw any sort of recognizable letters or symbols or anything. Alright, Mr. Arty Man, quick question for you. What colour makes you think comic book? Well, Mr. Non-Arty Man, fucking any color. If anything, bright color. So I would describe like my illustrations as pretty comic booky, purely because they are heavy black line work. In terms of color, black and white borders. So if I was to break away, and we'll do a little bit of art shenanigans. Man, no worries. Look away, my man. Have a good rest of your day. Get some good food for your dinner. We're doing Goblin. So, if you do like a big like pow. Something like that. So you're gonna wanna like your red on the inside. So that's pretty comic booky. Where was I missing? Ah, there it is. So your big, thick black outline. And you have that white along the edge. It's quite comic booky. So anything with like, almost like two outlines, one black, one white, makes it pop like comic books want to pop. So then you can just do orange on the inside, or like basically loads of orange towards the bottom. It sort of disappears up to the reds. And then maybe even to like yellows and shit towards the bottom. And then back on your reds, it almost darkens a little bit. Just a little pop of colour like that. Anything like your white outline, your black outline, but in terms of like a specific colour on the colour wheel, like comic books are some of like the most colourful things you will ever come across. So there is no wrong colour to pick, unfortunately. Contrasting colours are always good. I mean, you think about like, what is the one colour you think of when you think of like superheroes or something? It may well be black because of things like Batman, and you have Batman and Batman and Batman. So maybe a little bit of yellow. The comic book colour is probably like thick, heavy black. Mobius, you're absolutely right. Batman, how can we fucking forget? Comic book characters of all time. Batman. I think you're spot on. It's a pretty deep cut, is that Batman. People usually think of Batman. But I'm sure there's a couple people out there that recognise Batman. So really, my super unhelpful artist advice to you, Doom Goblin, is every character, every colour is comic booky, as long as it is bright and it is loud. It's probably more about what you pair it with. So like, you get Captain America with like the red, white and blue, it pops because you've got the black to sort of eliminate any sort of like shading and subtlety. And then you got the stark white next to it, and then blue and red are like complete, almost like borderline opposites. If you look at like, you've got a proper colour wheel at all. There we go. Look at that, a colour wheel. So if we do like complementary, you got your blue and your red. Basically either side, if not a little bit further down. And then like you go to this side, you've got your X-Men, like your classic Cyclops. You've got your yellows and your blues. You got pink and green. You get your things like classic Green Goblin, who's got the green sort of outfit, but then he's got pinky purple accents. So anything, as long as like you pick a color and the other color you're picking chases it around the color wheel, you're usually golden. If that makes sense. But the real Pog plays Triadic. Triadic is the best ever. So you end up with 3 points on the color wheel, and they'll trace to a triangle on that color wheel. And you have 2 colors as your main, and you've got a third one for accents. So for example, if we were to do it like this, you've got like say, like a yellowy, orange, gold to your purple, and then you've got little blue highlights to just create that little bit of interest. So if you want to do like a color scheme, I am a big fan of Triadic. Always good. There's a ton of like color scheme generators as well if you're looking for that kind of thing. If you want, we can do a quick little sidebar, and we'll go and find some color generators, color scheme generators. But I know, Doom Goblin, you've got a really nice comic book sort of aesthetic to your stream, so I know exactly what you're doing. And green so far has been like your channel's color. The Triads are lovely once you get to know them. It's just play by the rules. Or if you go like quite muted colors, I know it's not very comic booky, but if you go for quite muted colors and then like one really vibrant, like really saturated color. So what I always like is like almost like desert camo, so like lots of like yellows and dusty browns, and then you get just like a red stripe across it, and it makes it look fucking personal favorite of mine. Any sort of desert camo and just slap a big panel of red on it, then that looks cool as fuck to me. Sorry. Irritated nose. Yeah, color theory is super interesting, and you get into like what colors like mean to people and stuff like that. It is just an absolute like treasure trove of information of like how to make people think about your channel. I'm not sure if it's just you, but the sound's going a little bit crackly. That will not do. It might just be that the song I had was because it's all lo-fi stuff. They might have just had the actual like lo-fi radio like track cranked real high. Let's see what else Odyssey beats wise we have. Nerd Odyssey. You don't hear anything. There should be music. I don't hear any crackling. Oh, thank God. Moby, you should almost give me a fucking heart attack. The amount I've been fighting with my stream lately. Like, oh, the music's not working. That's part of the course. That is that's standard for my streams at the moment. Let's see what this one is. A little bit of stuff. this goes. You can't go wrong with lo-fi hip-hop, really. It is the internet's greatest gift, is lo-fi hip-hop. It suits anything and everything, without fail. I'll be hearing no arguments. My biggest complaint about lo-fi is when they sneak in a track that has lyrics on it, or any sort of spoken word. So it's all instrumental, and then every now and again you'll go, but I didn't know what he was doing, and like it shits you up. Like it feels like someone's like tuning into your Spotify or whatever and like hijacking your broadcast. Definitely a couple of times where I've been like listening to a lo-fi soundtrack by myself, like home alone, and I hear the voice, and I just like, God? And it's not. It's just like a classical bit of cinema or Hollywood guff. But other than that, lo-fi, great. What's that looking for? So what are we thinking to that for the magical effect? Almost so it looks like a web of magic. Something coming off so it looks like it's spiky and dangerous. Something like this. It's meant to be a little bit foreboding. Basically every one of these bad guys that I'm drawing is going to have an accent color. And the Lich is purple. So these will all be colored purple at the end. Big sort of just like bursting energy from my hands. It was like uncontainable sort of energy. I think it's what we're doing here. Let me do it on the other side as well. I think you're right about the lo-fi Mobius. Just let the beats carry you away. Just let you drift off. I've never heard music that felt so much like the last day of school before summer than lo-fi. But it proper like brings you straight there, and I don't know how they do it. But it's such like a visceral thing. It's so strong. I don't know if anyone else gets that from lo-fi. Good, I'm glad you get it as well. It's such a weird feeling, like almost like you know the stuff to do, but it's too like it doesn't really matter. Like you've got one day left to summer holidays, and like it's the last week of school. There's no homework to be done. No one gives a shit. but you have to be there, and it's kind of hot, and it's like it drains your energy, and you feel just like I could sleep so easily. Is what I like with my music. Either hype me up to all heaven, or to just flatten me completely. Although I don't, I do struggle, like studying to it. Like I haven't had an exam for a few years, but the last one I had for work was, I tried revising to chill hop, but it just relaxed me too much. I just got too relaxed to stop reading. Messed me up. I wasted so much time. It was bad, man. Yeah, straight to nap time. I'm not liking that one. Lost my mojo with these sigils. Starting a lot of them with a 7. We need to break out of that. There. Like that. And just one straight through the middle there. Why not? I've gotten into a rhythm now where I'm just doing like the 7 first. That's gonna look way too routine. So I need to not. It's almost like muscle memory now. There we go. So I think once we've done this, I'll just finish off this little magical effect. I think we're on to the shading then. We'll do the outline, which is always a fun bit, because it's just border the entire character in a massive thick pen. I think the last one now. Yeah, borders and shadings, man. That's what I like. Excuse me. Oh, you forgot one, look. Outrageous. I'm shamed out of the art community for that. Kid, I'm barely in the art community as it is. Right. The rain on this track is making me want a storm real bad.
Sounds weird.
Yeah, we haven't. I don't know where you're based, Morbius, but in the UK, I feel like we get rain a lot, but we don't get a proper storm. So the Noodles had one live on stream over the weekend. I had to live vicariously over that because it's just not storm season in the UK anymore. It's just normal pissy weather.
Sounds weird.
So I reckon let's try. I'm not sure how it's going to work, so I'm going to put a different layer and I can merge it back down later on. But just pop, 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 pop. Just dots. Might need a different pen for this actually. That's pretty fine. You spoke too soon. It's snowing outside. Alright, rub it in. Hopefully it settles, because I fucking love snow. Basically, I like weather that does stuff. Like, sunny weather is fine. Like, overcast nonsense is boring. It's like your default. I want it to either piss it down with rain, hammer it down with hail, like, blanket snow, lightning. I want the skies to be doing things. That's what I want. I'm definitely one of those people, like a couple hundred years ago, like 1,000 years ago, I'd be out worshipping the weather. Like whenever there's a weather storm, like a lightning storm, I'd be out there chatting to the old gods, sacrificing a goat, something like that. I don't know. Whatever they got up to, solving Rubik's cubes. Big old drum. Fuck yeah, big old drum. I'm just chanting like, the end is nigh, the gods are angry. Like, repent. We must dance under the angry skies for the gods to forgive us for whatever we've done. That's me, the local fucking loon. You can tell it's a bad storm because Adam will be out in the fields wearing nothing but his favourite drum, screaming that we're all done wrong. Proper doom singing. I think of no better thing to be 1,000 years ago than the religious kook. Like the shaman, the spirit seer. Basically, your days are full of just doing and saying weird shit, and the village, the clan, whatever you want, whatever your like social pod you're living in, is like, no, he knows the ways. He knows. There's a lot of wisdom in those ramblings. Meanwhile, you're just off your tits on mushrooms. Just screaming about the sky sloth. If someone's just like pissing you off, send them on a spirit quest. Get them out of there. They'll come back and either they'll be high as fuck as well, or they'll have a new like story to tell, and you can just cannibalize that for your next outing of gibberish. A lot of my D&D characters are suddenly like making sense now. Just the endless shit spouters. I feel like Twitch is like the nearest I can get to that sort of like just stream of thought, talking shit. Yeah. God, God, I'm just sick of Jimmy, so I just fucking sent him on a spirit quest. He's gonna find a soul badger or something like that, so I think it'll be good for a laugh when he comes back. Of course I would. I fucking nailed it. I'd have the biggest headdress. I'd wear the least clothing of the entire clan. Because you know the shaman's borderline naked. Like, it's kind of grotesque how much you can see and how little he's wearing. Like, always cool in the summer, too high to give a shit in the winter. It's perfect. You're dressed for every occasion in like a loincloth and 400 animal pelts. Like, it's brilliant. What's not to love? I feel like that's my ultimate form. So, guys, tell me, what would your clan roles be? Like, would you want to be a blacksmith, just hitting metal all day? Like, you're never an angry man, because you got all your frustrations come out hitting the forge. Just someone drink the last mug of ale in the tavern before the clan has to go and like produce more. It's fine. Just imagine that battle axe is Gronar's face, and you just fucking slunk the shit out of it, because you know next time you'll get the first one. Like the clan painter. So you are the historian. And if you don't like that guy, you can always just paint him in like in the murals. Like he's a little bit lankier and a little bit skinnier than he actually is. Or like his hair's just a little bit greasier than it actually was. But like that's how you drew it, so that's how people will remember it for generations to come. Right? It is the ultimate trolling. It's just using whatever tools you've got to hand to the best interest of whatever petty shit you've got going on that day. Yeah, right? You do his face completely wrong. What are you talking about? The chieftain's favorite warrior, the guy who like stole your wife through right of conquest, absolutely was cross-eyed and had like one like thick brow. Did you not know he had two thumbs? I drew it like that in the archives specifically because he had two thumbs. Yeah, they can't argue. Eventually, like that person's still alive and around, and people start going like, "You don't look like you're painting. Why don't you look like you're wrong for not looking like you're painting?" So they're gonna have to adapt, and they'll start having to like draw in a monobrow so people actually know that's the guy from the painting. Perfect. That's like the ultimate like vengeance. Is in the history books you just fuck them up. Yeah, maybe the clan's strongest warrior, but he's having to walk around with a limp now because you've drawn him with one leg bigger than the other in your paintings. Yeah, do you know who I am? No, never seen you before in my life. If I hunch like this and go cross-eyed, oh, you're that guy. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah, see? Perfect. Clan historian, like, wields all the power. What other jobs could you spin to your every whim within the clan? Like leather worker, I think would be great. Either on purpose or by accident. You make a couple of sets of leather armor that look a little bit like fetware. I mean, they work, they're functional, but they're definitely, like, you first look at them, they're fetish wear. There's no getting around it. And all of a sudden, that warrior's the laughing stock. Like, this new helmet is great. It's really protective and like everything bounces off it, but from an angle it definitely looks like a cock and balls. So like, I'm not sure, like, can I get another helmet? No, I worked really hard on that. It suits you, it fits your head perfectly, and like I said, it protects you from every weapon you've come up against. I mean, if it looks like a cock and balls draped across your face, that's you putting on there, buddy. That speaks more about you than it does about Minecraft. Just this clan of shitlords. Maybe I've been playing too much Valheim, and all I can think of is building clans and shit. Yeah, right? What are they gonna do? They're gonna find some other leather crafter from a different village? Nah, you'd be put on a spike as soon as look at you. They'll make leather armor out of you. If you want to risk it, then by all means go ahead, but it's not the smart play. A smart warrior fights with the cock and balls on his face. I don't know who this like imaginary like Chad warrior that we've got in this clan that we're imagining. But I'm glad he's a dick and he's getting taken down a peg. Fucking Chad Viking. I know. Valheim, like, if you see like how me, Doom Goblin and Avian Lion play it, I mean, our clan is the Shite Clan, and we just go around being shit everywhere. They will know us by the trail of giggles, dick jokes, and fucking all sorts. It's all about setting an example and maintaining, like, consistency. And what else could we offer other than mad smack talk and just giggling shenanigans? I'll just see if we can get you on, dude. Oh, Dragon, I was meant to say earlier, I caught one of your Darkest Dungeon streams, and I got a hunger, man. I got a hunger to play more. I don't know if I want to stream it or not, because I'm traditionally fucking awful at that game. Like, really bad. So I don't know if I want to stream it or not, but I think it could be a fun thing to, like, watch me struggle. What would I call it? Like, Explosive Barrels, like, Dungeon of Hard Knocks. Where just, that boy's gonna learn today. Yeah, watch me being awful at Darkest Dungeon. And I always struggle with those games because I struggle to get out of the mindset of, here's this like crack squad like built, and they've done really well throughout 5 missions, and then one mission goes bad and I lose all of them. I'm like, ah, I'm starting from nothing again. Shit. I don't know if I could emotionally take that. So, like, the glasses go on, the library is open. Here is this full fucking book of where you went wrong. Be gentle with me. It's my first dungeon. It's not. It's like my 8th dungeon, and I've not learned fucking a thing. We'll have to get you like actually on stream so you can like coach me through it, and it's you going, yeah, get that, no, not like that, you fucking idiot, or just like almost like a driving exam where the examiner's there but can't really comment, but you know there's like, I'm there going, I'm gonna just let all the torchlight go out because then I can get the sneak attack or like surprise attack on the aberrations I'm about to fight, and you're just there with the notepad going, okay, if you feel that's appropriate. If you feel that you can do that. Just brutally just tearing my runs apart. Oops, silly me, I forgot stress was a thing. Guarantee you'll get like 10 minutes in and go, Adam, this isn't fun for me anymore. You give me the controller. Like, I can imagine you doing like educational series of like, today we're gonna learn about status effects, like debuffs in Darkest Dungeon. Here's a quick reel of what not to do, and it's just a supercut of me losing endless amounts of heroes in a dungeon. Like, we go through a stream and I have to go like, oh, it was a good time, man. I need to go lie down and cry for an hour. Yeah, maybe I should just start like a new video series, like how not to play. Like here, like this episode of How Not to Play Darkest Dungeon. Pay attention to everything. Yeah, exactly, Mobius. Like, just like, click. Now let's talk about what he did wrong. I'd be so down for providing the content for that. Like, providing the tape the dragon picks apart mercilessly. In our new joint show, What Not to Do. I mean, I feel like already with the Breath of the Wild playthrough, I'm almost like of a mind to like rename the channel to Failing Upwards. The amount that shit goes wrong and I just sort of end up at the end goal and I have no idea how I got there or what I was meant to do in the first place is basically 100% of the time. So I don't know if Explosive Barrel is done and Failing Upwards is necessary. So I need to actually get rid of this. Get back to that. Yeah, I don't know. Should I rebrand? It's very much my mentality when playing video games. Like, I'll do everything wrong, just enough that the game will either break or it'll take pity on me and let me into the finish line anyway. Like, he ain't smart, but he tries hard. I find I make games harder for myself. Completely unnecessarily a lot of the time. Like, here's me trying to, like, clip jump up a mountain in Skyrim, and then, like, 10 feet to the left of me is the path I'm meant to take. I'm kidding. I'm not rebranding now. I've sunk too much into Explosive Barrel. There's the Instagram, the Twitter, the fucking YouTube, the Twitch. Like, I think there's a website out there. There's a Facebook page. There's a Tumblr somewhere. There's all sorts of stuff all over the internet with Explosive Barrel. I'm not renaming all that. I am firmly locked into Explosive Barrel. Yeah, I've come too far. Like, I feel like I struggled finding like my online handle long enough to know, like, alright, I got a half decent one here. I'm gonna keep it. Because I used to go as Viscount Grant, just because it looked cool. But then it's just too much about biscuits. If you're in England, you'll know what a Viscount is. It's not just like a count, but less powerful. It's a delicious minty chocolate biscuit. I have spent an unreasonable amount of time agonizing over Explosive Barrel. Oh, what's this jointed piece? So I'm forgetting to talk now because I'm just liking this bit of music so much. So I need to pose a question to the chat. So I am on the cusp of 100 followers, right? So first of all, like, fucking yeah, really like thrilled about that to begin with. But I have an artwork like celebration in mind. It's going to be like a big giveaway. But what do I want to do? What do I want to do with like the gaming side of this channel? Like, is there a particular game I should play? Should I play a horror game? Scare the shit out of myself? Should I play a tactical game? Just a grand expose on how dumb I am? Well, not how dumb. How, like, lacking in, like, actual tactics and logic I am. So I want to try and do like some like events type stuff, like create a little bit of a buzz around a couple of streams. Maybe you should say there's a few ways to go. Tell me about it, man. I want to hear them all. There's no such thing as a bad idea, unless you say something that's a bad idea, and I'll let you know. Okay, this is a safe place to put any ideas. Subnautica. I've seen a little bit of Subnautica. That is chill until it's very not chill. So artwork-wise, there's a giveaway plan. So it was gonna be, if we hit 100 tonight, I was gonna show off the sketch of what it'll be. But I think, like, artwork-wise, there's gonna be a specific print that I'm gonna hold a giveaway for. Something to spend channel points on, which would be good fun. Yeah, scary games are always good. People love spooky games. Maybe I'll play like Outlast or something. Although Outlast has a lot of like gross out horror. I don't know if that's against Twitch's T's and C's. I don't want to get like taken out. Like, congratulations on getting 100 follows. Bye. You fucking banned immediately. So the reason why drawing something from like something new rather than an Etsy giveaway is because a lot of stuff I've had on Etsy has been there for a long time, and I've not added much to it in a while. But there's a bunch of stuff I've now got, and I'm waiting to do like a big sort of restock order. Because the more I buy at any one time, the cheaper it is for me. So it was going to be early April. I was going to get this ordered. So a bunch of new prints and stuff like that, and I can get the giveaway art prize in that as well. So yeah, the art side of things, I think I've got a plan for. I don't want to do too much like posting around like I'm almost at 100 likes, because I want it to be quite a natural thing. I want people to find me and like follow because they're here and they find me and stumble across me, things like that. So I don't want it to be like a big sort of like, I don't want people to like because there's a competition going on, and then like they'll go in and they'll try and get the prize draw, they'll grab a quick freebie, and then they'll fuck off forever. Like that's no good. That's no good to me. I'd rather you 100 people that have followed be viewers and friends and mean something to the channel, and me, and you guys get the good stuff. So I haven't like publicized the giveaway too much until it happens, until we hit that 100 mark. Then I'll let everyone know it's gonna like properly kick off. Channels outside, like avenues outside of Twitch So like I'll let them like post it about in the Noodle Clan, Twitter, Instagram, all that sort of stuff. But until that point, I want the growth to be pretty natural. Once I hit 100 though, absolutely gonna shill the fuck out of this channel, do all the gross follow for follow bullshit, like completely just turn into like a proper scumbag and rocket my way up to 1,000, like 10 million likes just do follow for follow shit. Give an idea. We could just do something called failing upwards. Yeah, I'm up for that. I feel like the more open world games that don't have like dramatic fail states work brilliant for it. So like Metal Gear Solid is always good for it, because it always starts off as a stealth mission and then you fuck it up and then it becomes an action game, or like Cat and Mario Damacy kind of game where you're trying to figure out how to get the level done and then you fuck it all up. So anything that gives you like sort of freedom to like sort of stumble through a game, just knocking your head on every obstacle that there is perfect. So I feel like Darkest Dungeon has that potential of like, yeah, I got through the dungeon, but 2 of my guys died and the other 2 are completely insane because I miscalculated a gamble and missed that crit chance, and now I have to pay for it by putting all these guys through serious like therapy and like like oops. So that kind of stuff I'm down for. To failing upwards. I feel like also like to a certain extent XCOM. So basically, Dragon, anything that you play on your channel is fair game for me to play and be terrible at. Yeah, so we've got the one like newbie and the one pro. That's basically just no, they've not done very well there. But it's really like polite, almost like golf tournament like. So it's like, and he's using the Crusader on the pig spawn, and oh, that is a bad miss. He needed to use the lunge attack there to reorder his heroes. He will pay for that one on the enemy turn. Like something like that, I think would be brilliant. The thing is, I don't consider myself an expert on many games, to be honest. So I don't know. Like even like I consider myself good at like Dark Souls and Bloodborne type games, like the Soulsborne games. But I never consider myself an expert in them because again, failing upwards. I will ram my head into a boss 800 times before I learn what I'm meant to do, because it keeps me moving faster than stopping and thinking. Cool. So we have got the outline done, and then now it is. I thought you were going to say, it doesn't matter if you're actually an expert, as long as you sound like you know what you're talking about. It's all about feigning that confidence. Just pretending you know what you're talking about. So arguably, like, so my history with those games is I played 1, 2, like Demon Souls on PS3, Dark Souls 2, and Bloodborne. I've not started Dark Souls 3 yet. So I can say that the first like couple of hours of Dark Souls 2 is hands down the hardest Dark Souls like style portion of game I've ever goddamn played. So you've already started at the worst that you could ever like be leveled against. Absolutely, confidence is like 99% of life. That's all it is. Like if you can just make people believe that you know what you're doing, then you know what you're doing. It's the same thing for if you like, this is a weird one, like if you are somewhere that you're not meant to be, walk with confidence. If you're playing D&D and you're going through an enemy base, tell your DM you're walking with confidence. You're walking like you belong there, and no one will question it. Guaranteed. Because everyone's gonna question the guy that's sort of like, what's going on here? But if you just walk there like you work there every day, then you're fine. I don't do any video editing. I have never touched a moving image. Everything that I do is still images. That is it, unfortunately. That is where my skill set sort of like comes to an abrupt end. I've accidentally drawn half the outline on the wrong layer. Oh well. We're locked into that now. So I got about 15 minutes before I gotta go. It's bedtime. So let's do a little bit of shading around the face. Let's get this little face shaded in proper and looking pristine. Well, I'll have to give it some thought. Like honestly, like message me off stream and we'll hammer out the specifics. Because I am acutely aware that there are only 7 days in a week at the moment, and I'm terrible for overcommitting for things. So it's one of the things that I've had to think about with Twitch a lot since starting is I could very easily, like for the first like month, stream every day. Every day I could stream easily. But then you come to like 3 months in and you're like, I need a day off. But you've already set the precedent now. Or like you've got the commitment of this is kind of what's expected of me. So I love the idea. But actually doing it though, I honestly have no idea if I have the time. But I love spitballing ideas. It is an awful thing to go like, I love the idea. I'm sorry, I will probably never get to it. But I've been caught out before with sort of like achieving burnout with stuff. Because I've gone, oh, it was easy doing 1 a week. I can do 20 a week, sure. And no, Adam cannot do 20 a week. Adam is a constant overcommitter. Man, even if you find like you like the idea and you find someone else to do it with, then like you have every blessing. Or if you just want to like spitball the idea and then you want to take it over and run with it, then fucking absolutely. It's like with like artwork projects and things like that. So I have in the works at the moment no more or no fewer than probably 7 or 8 different illustration projects. I can discuss some of these. So I want to do a tarot deck. I want to do more party like hero like fucking like hero character cards. I know you're into your tarot, dragon. So I was I was hoping you. I know. I've spied in your channel points that you offer a tarot reading. But yeah, I've wanted to do a tarot deck for like years. And I did my first Kickstarter last year for a T-shirt. So now I feel like, at least business-wise, I've got the chops now to actually like figure out a finance option for getting a tarot deck done. But it's sort of like how many cards are in like your traditional tarot deck? It's like 20 or something like that, isn't it? And that is a lot of drawing. That's a lot of doing. There's a lot of drawing in a tarot deck. But it's such a cool project that I've wanted to do for so long. 52. Yeah, it's even worse. So I thought 52 cards was like your normal standard deck of cards, but then a tarot deck would be like 20 odd. Or am I missing something? Because you get like the Fool, the King, or like Death, and like the Sun, stuff like that. It's like the named ones. Or am I horribly misremembering the research I did like 6 months ago? Because that sounds like me as well. That's the one. I probably would stick to like Major Arcana. That's the one I think I'm thinking of. Because I know I can probably talk to you like about this off stream as well, just to get like a proper list together. But the Major Arcana is like the ones that are like they're like the famous cards that most people will have heard of. And so those would be like the high priority ones I'd want to do. Then the Minor Arcana that's where it gets to like, oh, if you're from this part of the world, there's these ones, and then there's like different like branches of decks, and then like different cultures have different decks, and then even within different cultures, there's like some people have this card but they don't have that card, or they chose to have that card instead of this card, and this one has these 3 cards instead of that 1 card, and you get so like lost into like how many like decks there are. It's crazy. Yeah, so 78 cards is a hell of a lot. So that's one of the things. I want to do a calendar. Tragically not a pin-up calendar. Or maybe a pin-up calendar, but it's something I've drawn. So maybe like 12 monsters for the 12 months. So you get like nice seasonal Christmas monster for December. An Easter monster, like a winter monster for January. Or like a Phoenix for January as the year comes back around. I want to do another t-shirt. That was great fun that I did last year. There's these bad guys that I want to get done. Because this is number 3 of 6, which I want to get done and printed. There's new stickers I want to do. There's small like a couple of the year before last. I forget 2020 actually exists as a year. I did a bunch of magic item cards for D&D. So like magic swords, magic weapons, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, there's a lot of things that I want to do. I need to hammer down what I have the time to do as a human being. Yeah, we don't talk about 2020. No worries, Dragon. It's always good to have you here. Yeah, I will be raiding. If you have someone that thinks... if there's someone that you think needs the raid, that deserves it, by all means, pop in the chat. Because I'm always happy to get a raid target going. Ah, cool, man. Yeah, I got maybe 5 minutes left before I gotta go proper. Yeah, tonight has flown by, actually. Yeah, if there's a new noodle we can help out with a cheeky little raid, I am always down. I think we've achieved quite a lot tonight. I'm really happy with all this. I think she's really coming together now. Let's see. I think I know Lily's got an event going. Lily has like the same schedule as me, but like 2 hours later. So I think I end up raiding Lele like quite a lot. Let's give like a non-affiliate some love. Is the Noodle Clan way? I reckon non-affiliate would be good. Show them some noodle love. So let's see, let's get this little bit of HUD done. Also, thank you, Mobius, for the compliment there. I appreciate it, man. I've been practicing very hard with how to take compliments because they're very difficult. As an artist who constantly sees their work as like improving and getting better and better and things like that, compliments can be an absolute mare to accept from people. So it's been a proper like trained skill to actually say thank you and accept a compliment. So thank you. There are no non-affiliates online right now. Well, I suppose that's like a good thing in a way that the Noodle Clan sort of points its finger at someone and just kind of makes them an affiliate these days. It's a lot of power to wield for a clan. So let's have a quick ganders at the clan myself. Who's in the affiliates at the moment? The B-Winks. The B-Winks is someone I've never raided before.
You're not gonna fail me, are you?
They're someone that I've seen around the Noodle Clan that I've never interacted with proper. So I reckon we give them some love. Let's get this raid going. The B-Winks, playing some Destiny 2. So, I will leave it here for tonight. We've done some real good progress on this Lich. Depending on how the weekend goes, next week might be a new character, or it might be the rest of this Lich. Like I said, I am on the rocket towards 100. If you liked it, by all means, please do give me a follow. I always appreciate it. Have a look on like Twitter, Instagram, all that sort of stuff where I am to see like legacy artwork stuff, all the stuff I've done before. But until then, I will see you Thursday for Breath of the Wild. But for now, we'll go to the B-Winks. Show them some love.
Beryl, how you doing today? How's everyone doing today from his channel? Her channel, I don't know. How you guys doing today? Raid! Yeah! Dragon and Bottle, how you doing? Let's go down here. See what's up. I just started playing this game yesterday. I mean, not from. I mean, played it like 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. But yeah, so like, this game is like got so much new shit going on. Oh my god. Doing good. Dude, I'm doing great, man. Really appreciate you swinging by, man, with the raid. Going in strong, dude. Yeah. Doing really good. Work's cruising. Catching up on all that shit with work. Oh, hey. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Get out of it. No. Which way are we going?
I don't know. Split up. Like they do in the movies.
Oh, no.
Make this a horror movie.
No. What? Did I just miss? Alright. Thank you for the follow, man. Nope, I missed.
Ooh.
What is I forgot my warlock. What do I when I push the and hold the B button? What does that do?
I forget what they're called, but like it basically empowers you. It's a rift, is it called? Yeah.
Okay.
So it can make you either give you like a little buddy that shoots with you, heal you, or just make you hit harder, I think.